Now, another nation that the U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson hit out at during his address at the Atlantic Council in Washington was Russia. Now, Tillerson announced that the U.S. does not have a working relationship with Russia. Let's listen in to what was said in the context of Russia there.
I think the President's been quite clear that he views it as extremely important that the United States and Russia have a working relationship. Today, we do not. But when you invade another country and take their territory, that cannot be left to stand. And that is the basis for the very stringent sanctions regime that the U.S. and Europe imposed on Russia as a result of that invasion, and that regime will not change. It is something I do not understand about why Russia thinks it's in its interest to disrupt the free and fair elections of other countries. What do you hope to achieve?
All right, so that is what he had to say on Russia, where he hit out at Russia, where he said that, look, one country does not have the option to invade another and take over its government. And he's also spoken about OBOR, where he's discussed America's relationship with China, saying that North Korea represents the United States' first engagement with China. He said, as a result, the U.S. and China have 4 levels of dialogue. There is diplomatic and strategic, economic and trade, social and cyber, as well as people to people. But he did call out China for its One Belt and One Road strategy.
One Belt, One Road, we understand, is a policy they have to continue their economic development, and our policies do not seek to contain China's economic development, but China's economic development, in our view, should take place in the system of international rules and norms. And One Belt, One Road seems to want to define its own rules and norms. I like to quote Secretary Mattis's comment on One Belt, One Road. For China, he said, well, the U.S. and the rest of the world has many belts and many roads, and no one country gets to decide what they are.